her there has now been unsealed, and we've learned 31-year-old Dale Kirkland checked into the Mayflower Motel on August 20th. The one woman he spoke to there told police that Kirkland and the baby looked disheveled, adding that he asked for cigarettes and drugs. Surveillance video shows Kirkland entering the same room that the baby was later found in, before later leaving on foot while trying to disguise himself. After seeing baby items left behind, a motel maid went into the room and found the baby girl submerged in a child's bathing tub that was just placed inside the larger bathtub. The baby died at the hospital. We're still working to learn her official cause of death. In the meantime, police arrested Kirkland in Bridgeport. He's behind bars and due back in court on the 26th.
Well, crews are still searching for two missing men after the deadly Labor Day boat crash in Old Saybrook. Crews are using an underwater drone to scan the water near the spot where the crash happened. One person died when a boat carrying 9 people slammed into a jetty near the mouth of the river. We've asked about the timeline for the search for the two missing people and how long it will continue. We'll keep you updated.
A case of dangerous street racing on Route 9 landed 2 drivers under arrest. Police say the pair hit speeds approaching 110 miles per hour in Newington, weaving in and out of traffic during rush hour. Investigators were able to get their license plate numbers and then later track them down with registration information.
Well, Hunter Biden has offered a surprise guilty plea in his tax evasion case in Los Angeles. The president's son entered an open plea, which is an offer to plead guilty and allow a judge to sentence him, admitting guilt to all 9 charges. His sentencing is scheduled for December 16th. He faces up to 17 years in prison.
Oh my God. Let's take you out and show you the temperatures. We're in the mid-to-upper 50s out there, a little bit better than yesterday, and yesterday was better than the day before, so we have been adding to those numbers each and every morning. You can see the temperature differential. We're up anywhere from 1 to 5 degrees better than just 24 hours ago, and the dew points are comfortable. They're cooperating, and they're in the low to mid-to-upper 50s. A little bit higher than yesterday, but still very pleasant. And it spikes tomorrow evening with those showers and possibly some thunderstorms, but then it drops for Sunday through Wednesday. What a forecast for next week. Today, not bad. Nice day, partly sunny. Sun is up at 6:22, sets at 7:15. You will see a pretty good amount of sunshine today once any morning fog burns off, with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. I'll be back with your 7-day forecast coming up in just a bit. Kate?
Let's get you a check on those roads, or I should say the airports. We'll get you a check on the roads in less than 10 minutes. But if you're heading out the door to catch a flight here this morning, everything at Tweed New Haven is on time. If you're heading to Bradley International Airport, also everything on time this morning. That's some good news if you're trying to fly out of town here this morning. So just check with your air care to be on the safe side. Again, a check on those roads in less than 10. I'm Caitlin Francis with your Connecticut Chevy First Alert Traffic Report, just from your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
And we're staying on top of that breaking news in Middlefield this morning. That's where crews are battling a major house fire. We're going to have the latest on that when we come back.
I was a victim of a hit-and-run accident. My own insurance company offered me $60,000. I called LA Law, and they were able to give me $236,000. Thanks, LT.
I'm Lawyer Twilly. Call 844-GET-LA-LAW, and let's talk about your case.
The Morgans are gearing up to replace their drafty old windows.
Window Nation's free in-home estimate makes it so easy.
They're choosing from an incredible selection of custom windows
And getting the quality and style they want at a more affordable price.
See how much you could save for the free estimate today.
Everyone knows kids are messy, especially in the summertime. Back to school. Your home isn't clean until it's Stanley Steamer clean.
Allie S. asks, how many devices can my Wi-Fi handle?
That's an easy one, Allie. The average home has more devices than ever.
But our gateways are engineered to handle hundreds.
So not only will they work today,
They'll also work tomorrow.
That's our new intern.
thanks, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Power all your devices with fast, reliable Xfinity Internet for $30 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Xfinity. Bring on the good stuff.
Upset stomach? Iberogast. Indigestion? Iberogast. Bloating? Iberogast.
Thanks to a unique combination of herbs, Iberogast helps relieve 6 digestive symptoms to help you feel better. 6 digestive symptoms, the power of nature. Iberogast.
With utility bills already at all-time highs and on the rise, now is the time to declare your energy independence. With Superior Hearth Spas and Leisure, visit our newly renovated showrooms and let our staff show you just how easy it is to add a wood, gas, or pellet appliance to your home for this upcoming heating season. Maximize your savings with an available federal tax credit, up to $2,000 on qualifying products. Always superior products, always superior service. SuperiorAtHome.com.
I was in a terrible wreck, and the other driver's insurance company only offered me $1,000. I called LA Law. LT got me 75 grand. Thanks, LT.
I'm Lawyer Twillie. Call 844-GET-LA-LAW, and let's talk about your case.
A mystery hidden for generations.
No more wondering. We know what happened to him.
Revealed for families nationwide. And before buying online, tips and tricks to avoid getting duped. Investigate TV Plus. This morning at 9:30 on Channel 3.
We're on top of breaking news in Middlefield this morning. That's where crews are battling a major house fire on Dwight Drive that we just learned from the fire chief that was deadly.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Olivia Schuler just asked the fire chief the important questions and has an update. Good morning, Olivia. What can you tell us?
Caitlin and Tracy, as you have heard from the fire chief, unfortunately, one person has died in this house fire. The fire chief tells us that they were found on the front porch of the home. Now, fortunately, one other person was home at the time of the fire and was able to get out safely, as well as one dog. Take a look at what we're looking at right now. You can see that caution tape is still blocking off a large part of Dwight Drive. We are at the intersection of Dwight Drive and Chestnut Hill Road. Now, this is pretty quiet here right now. That's because the fire is completely out at this time. The fire chief tells us that he originally got a call just after 1 o'clock this morning. Now, fortunately, there was some volunteer firefighters that actually live on this street, so they were able to hop into action before fire crews even got to the scene here with their fire engines and water hoses. Now, we do know that one of the firefighters was unfortunately injured in this fire. However, they have already been released here this morning. Now, we are going to have another full update from you where you can actually hear from the fire chief at Eyewitness News starting at 6 o'clock this morning. We're live in Middlefield. Olivia Schuler, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Olivia. Hey, it's 5:46. We are taking a look at a first alert for tomorrow afternoon and evening as showers and some thunderstorms are going to be rolling through the area. It's coming in a little bit earlier. Yesterday I talked about that time shift, and it looks like it's coming to fruition. So anytime after 3, 4 o'clock in western Connecticut, and then it's going to cross the state throughout the evening hours, and it'll all wrap up by about 10 o'clock tomorrow night. But that is going to have an impact on fairs and some outdoor activities, so just keep that in mind. First alert, live radar scans the state dry. Good morning, everybody. We do have some visibility issues out there for you. Putnam, 1 3/4 of a mile, 3/4 of a mile in Danbury. And then everybody else is doing okay. The sun is trying to come up out there and burn off this fog, and once it does, we're going to be under partly sunny skies. Temperatures, not bad. We're at 55 to 60 degrees, and we're up anywhere from 1 to 7 to 8 degrees. Better than where we were yesterday, so it's not quite as chilly this morning. And the dew points are still fairly comfortable in the low 50s. So the comfort index is pleasant, and the dew point trend, it spikes tomorrow evening right here. And then tomorrow, like around 10, 11 o'clock, the dry air comes pouring in. And then Sunday through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all looking incredible. We've got another incredible week of weather coming up for you. Wind speeds out of the north and east this morning, negligible. Satellite and radar confirms that storm system that is 2 hour east. This doesn't have an impact on us in terms of precipitation, but what it is going to do, it's going to churn up the waters of the Atlantic, and therefore swimming is going to be kind of unsafe this weekend. So you want to be very, very vigilant if you're headed into the open waters of the Atlantic. This is the frontal boundary that's going to bring us the scattered showers and possibly some thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon through tomorrow evening. And that is according to First Alert Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. So today, partly to mostly sunny. There could be a sprinkle around later this evening, but it's not a big deal. And then tomorrow is mostly cloudy. Here comes that line of showers and possibly some thunderstorms between 4 and then 5 and 6 right here in central Connecticut. So it's not raining everywhere, and it's not going to be a washout, but there will be this line of showers and thunderstorms moving through the state. 8 o'clock, it's in northeast and southeast Connecticut, and that pushes out, and here comes the great weather. So forecast today, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, nice day, partly sunny. 7-day forecast includes a first alert for tomorrow afternoon and evening for rain, maybe a thunderstorm, and then Sunday, autumn, like 70 degrees. Whoa. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're talking about temperatures in the low 80s, which is just a little bit above average, Kate, by about 1 or 2 degrees.
All right. Well, Sunday sounds like sweater weather.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Right now, though, if you're heading out the door, a nice, cool, refreshing start here to your Friday morning. Majority of the state looking very good. We're caution incident free. Your drive times are all looking great. 91, 84, and 95. No delays out there just yet this morning, so that's a welcome sight here for that early morning commute. Just a friendly reminder, still dealing with road closures from flooding from a couple of weeks ago in the southwestern portion of the state, but again, no crashes out there to tell you about here. Still dealing with some overnight construction work. Most of that overnight road work will subside. I would say give it about a half hour or so. Maybe planning ahead for a little bit later this morning. Daytime construction picks up between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. Back here, 395 northbound by exit 6 and Knoxville, nice and quiet. I'm Caitlin Francis with your Connecticut Chevy First Alert Traffic Report, driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
Right back to your top stories this morning on the heels of last month's Senate hearing on allegations of mishandled claims of sexual assault. Attorneys have filed 13 administrative complaints against the Coast Guard and the Departments of Homeland Security and Transportation. Now, these complaints claim the Coast Guard's oversight failures allowed sexual violence to go unchecked at the Academy for years, injuring 13 unnamed former Academy cadets. The complaints were filed under a federal lawsuit that allows individuals to sue the government for personal injuries. The agency now has 6 months to investigate the claims, after which the complainants can file suits in court for money damages.
New this morning, a former police officer and fire chief in Old Saybrook who was accused of sexual assault is now facing some new criminal charges. Police tell us Jay Rankin was arrested for DUI twice in the past 10 days. The most recent arrest was just before 1 yesterday morning when he was pulled over on Maple Avenue. The other DUI arrest was last Tuesday. Rankin previously applied for an accelerated rehabilitation program after he was charged with sexual assault back in February. We did reach out to learn his status with the fire department, but have not heard back. 5:51 now, and coming up, the Chiefs had to shake off a last-second comeback attempt by the Ravens. We'll have that story next.
You want to plan, predict, or know right now? Get the app that does everything. The WFSB app, where breaking news and first alert weather come to you.
Is your bath everything you want it to be? Connecticut Shower and Bath can help you design and build your perfect bath within your budget. We have over 100 brands, from faucets to whirlpools, custom glass enclosures to complete makeovers. Let the planning begin at Connecticut Shower and Bath.
Who's in for Mohican? Obviously everyone. We're off to the races. A moment of calm before the dark and stormy. High score, dance floor. A nightcap? Then it's down for the thread count to start it all again tomorrow. This is how it feels when you're all in for Mohican. Mohican Sun.
This football season, take in every epic moment on the largest HD video wall in the Northeast at the Mohegan Sun FanDuel Sportsbook.
In the Hayes House, we're committed to service. I'm proud to say I've served in law enforcement for over 27 years. Jahan's a teacher, National Teacher of the Year, in fact. She's taken that commitment to Congress, fighting to keep guns out of schools, safe drinking water for our kids, and making investments in our communities. We can relate. Our family has been through the same thing yours has. That's why we need Jahana Hayes' voice in Congress.
That is the reminder that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. I'm Jahana Hayes, and I approve this message.
When accidents happen, choose a personal injury law firm based on the quality and experience of its attorneys. For the past 14 years, the Connecticut Personal Injury Law Firm of Riscassi & Davis has been ranked as the best law firm by the National Rating Service, Best Lawyers, and many of our lawyers have been named Lawyer of the Year in Hartford. When it comes to your case, the stronger your legal team, the better your outcome. Discover how Riscassi & Davis can make a difference for you.
Why are you asking for this if it's not legal.
When the I-Team investigates,
The state knows about all of these problems.
it's about taking a stand for you, asking tough questions, exploring all sides,
Do you have anything to say to the homeowners?
finding solutions to keep you safe.
Could this happen to someone else?
Because you want answers.
They wouldn't have gotten fixed if it weren't for you guys.
Once you guys got involved, we reacted within hours.
The WFSB3 I-Team. We don't just investigate, we get results.
Channel 3, the only place to get a first alert days in advance.
Your bathroom is your sanctuary, your personal getaway. At Connecticut Shower and Bath, we have the experience and know-how to deliver what you're looking for. Connecticut Shower and Bath, your design, your bathroom, your sanctuary.
Well, last night was opening night of the NFL season as the Ravens faced the Chiefs.
Got Taylor Swift, of course, on hand to cheer on her boyfriend, Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. Now let's get to the importance of the game, right? A thriller in that fourth quarter. Ravens down 7 on 3rd and goal. Lamar Jackson hits Isaiah Likely in the back end of the end zone for what appears to be a last-second touchdown, but whoa, his toe. Oh my goodness. It was out of bounds.
Just a tippy toe there. The Chiefs win 27-20. Well, tonight the Hartford Yard Goats will play as the Connecticut Yard Goats. The club will rebrand to represent the home state by wearing specially designed uniforms with the state of Connecticut colors, blue and white, and the state logo and flag there on the sleeves. The first 1,000 fans receive a free adult-themed jersey. First pitch is at 7:10.
I think Tracy has a career in sports.
I love
Sounded
football.
good, huh?
You do love football,
I do love
don't you?
football.
Yeah.
5:55, out we go to today's highs. We're talking about temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. A little bit of fog out there this morning, giving way to partly sunny skies. Tonight, increasing clouds. Temperatures will be fairly comfortable, close to average. 57 is typical overnight low. And then your 7-day forecast, a first alert for tomorrow afternoon through the evening, as we're expecting showers and possibly a thunderstorm to roll through. It's over by 10 o'clock tomorrow night, and then Sunday through Thursday look absolutely amazing with abundant sunshine. Another great week of weather here in Connecticut. 5:55. Joe and Dorothy Letterman, married 27 years. Congratulations, guys. Have a great day. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Heading out the door here this morning to have to work, getting the kids ready to go to school shortly. Everything you need to know before you head out the door and hit the road. That's all coming up in my first alert traffic report at 6.
And also here to come at 6, investigators in Middlefield right now are searching for answers after that deadly house fire overnight. We're going to break down exactly what we have just learned this morning.
There's nothing more rewarding for us than helping someone after they've been injured. But don't take our word for it. Read our reviews, and you'll see why Trantolo & Trantolo has been trusted by the community for more than 80 years. Call Trantolo & Trantolo today and let our family help your family.
It takes a rebel to make something beautiful. Beauty takes courage. It's an act of joy. So resist the ordinary and embrace the wow at Florin Decor.
It'll be raining cats and dogs again. Time to waterproof with Gorilla.
Waterproof with Gorilla? Gorilla Waterproof Patch and Seal.
Of course.
Spray it, tape it, spread it, brush it to stop and prevent leaks. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth. Experience the breathtaking production that leaves both audiences and critics awestruck. Les Miserables. October 29th through November 3rd to Bushnell. Tickets available at bushnell.org.
Grab some Goya Maria cookies. The ones with the golden wrapper.
Golden wrapper, you said? And that golden wrapper do this?
No, but it's the perfect snack.
And you can turn them into a real treat. Goya Maria Cookies. It's snack time. The Golden Touch. 3 Monkeys Laundry and Dry Cleaning. We give you the gift of time. Schedule a pickup today.
It's fall in New York State. And you have to see it. Plan the perfect trip. Or just jump in the car. Either way, it's going to be breathtaking. It's going to be an adventure you'll never forget. It's what makes it easy to love New York. Start your getaway at iloveny.com.
The American Heart Association invites you to join the Heart Walk, a community of lifesavers. 9 out of 10 people who suffer cardiac arrest outside the hospital die. In most of those cases, bystander CPR was not performed. But we can change this. It's time to unite, take action, and save lives. Every walker who joins, every dollar donated, means more people trained in life-saving CPR.
Giving you more time to prepare. That's why Channel 3 first alerts.
After an accident, you should never sign anything the insurance company gives you without talking to us first. Don't get hurt twice. Before you talk to the insurance company, talk to us. Call Trantolo and Trantolo and let our family help your family.
Now on Channel 3 and streaming on WFSB Plus. This is Eyewitness News this morning.
Breaking news to get to right now at 6 o'clock. A home destroyed by flames overnight in Middlefield, and we now know that fire was deadly. We have the latest. We just got an update from the fire chief. We'll have that information coming up right up.
Right, 2 lockdowns in one day at Connecticut schools. The rise in safety concerns across the state. And high school leaders are responding this morning.
And 13 people start the process to take legal action against the Coast Guard. The abuse that they allegedly had to endure at the academy in New London. Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on this Friday. I'm Caitlin Duclow.
I'm Tracy McCain. We start with weather and traffic together every 10 minutes. So that's Scott is up first with your glasses.
Yeah, I'm wearing my glasses because I want to see the detail of your beauty.
Oh, well, I'm not going to come closer.
Come closer.
Yeah, I'll stay further
See
away.
this already?
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
First Alert Live Radar Skates, Stage Right. Hi, everybody. Good morning. We're doing some best visibility out there for you. Half a mile in Danbury, 2.5 in Waterbury. You've got 5.5 in Putnam. So it all depends on where you are. Now, I woke up to clear skies, not a cloud in the sky. And that's what you can expect right pretty much down the Connecticut River Valley, but there is some fog to the left and to the right. So just be careful out there. Now, we have to turn our attention to a tomorrow afternoon and evening. Scattered showers and some isolated thunderstorms are possible, and that's going to have an impact on outdoor activities. The time frame of interest is between 3 and 10 tomorrow. Now, there's another storm out there to the east of Connecticut. This doesn't have anything to do with the rain tomorrow night. This has very little to do with us, with the exception of a churned up Atlantic Ocean, so it's going to be pretty unsafe to swim today and tomorrow, and probably right on into Sunday as that storm system makes an exit. Again, it's to the east of Connecticut. Just want to bring that to your attention. If you're going to the big game tomorrow, as is most of Channel 3, looking pretty good, mostly cloudy. I think we get through the game dry, but then the rain starts from west to east after that. And I'll be back to time it all out for you with First Alert Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. Coming up in just about 5. In the meantime, Kate, good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Happy Friday, everyone. 6:02 on the dot. If you're heading out the door right now, heading to work, getting the kids ready to go to school, majority of the state, nice and quiet. No real substantial delays out there just yet. No crashes, no major incidents. Still dealing with just a little bit of overnight construction that's set up scattered across the state, so make sure that you're slowing down, moving over in those active work zones. And if you're planning ahead for a little bit later this morning, daytime construction work picks up just about 8:30, 9 o'clock. We're just taking a live look in Montville. Here's a live look outside in Plainville, Route 72. Things are nice and quiet. Traffic volume is light, as it is here in West Hartford, 84 East and westbound. I'm Caitlin Francis with your Connecticut Chevy First Alert Traffic Report, driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
Great, Kate. Thank you. It's 6:02 now, and we want to get back to that breaking news we're following in Middlefield. Fire crews on the scene of a deadly house fire on Dwight Drive in Middlefield.
Yeah, that's where we find Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Olivia Schuler. Now, Olivia, you just spoke with the fire chief and have brand new information for us. What can you tell us?
Caitlin and Tracy, just a few minutes ago, we learned from the fire chief that unfortunately one person has died in this house fire. The fire chief tells us that that person was found on the front porch of the home. Now, fortunately, one other person was inside the house. They were able to get out. as well as one dog. Now, we're also told that a firefighter was injured from battling this fire. However, they've already been released from the hospital this morning. Take a look at this video. It paints the picture for you. Just the bones of this house remain. Caution tape is blocking off a section of Dwight Drive as well as the front of a home where that fire tore through. First, fire crews responded just after 1 o'clock this morning. Fortunately, a first responder lives on this road and was able to take action before fire trucks and the paramedics got there.
On arrived first responder units, who is a person that lives across the street and is a responder, upgraded it to a second alarm and reported the person trapped inside.
Now, we also spoke with the first selectman, Robert Yarmartino, here in Middlefield. He says this is a very tight-knit community and everyone knows each other. He commends the volunteer firefighters in Middlefield and other neighboring responding agencies for quickly getting this fire out. Now, right now, the cause of this fire is under investigation. The fire marshal as well as state police are investigating. The fire chief tells us they will remain on scene here for the remainder of the day. We'll have another update for you in less than 30. We're live in Middlefield. Olivia Schuler, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Olivia, thank you. Roger Suzanne checking in again from the first alert desk on another breaking story. I actually just got off the phone with police in Vernon. We're working to learn more information about a sad situation where someone drowned in Paper Mill Pond after investigators say they wrecked their car and then tried to swim away from police. I want you to take a look at your screen right now. Our Pinpoint News tracker takes us to where this happened. Police tell us the driver crashed their car on East Main Street and then tried to evade officers by going into Paper Mill Pond. A bunch of crews responded, but again, they later confirmed that driver, who has not yet been identified, died. We do expect an update from Vernon Police very soon. As soon as we learn any new developments, of course, we'll share them with you right away. Live at the First Alert Desk, I'm Roger Suzanne and Tracy, back to you.
All right, thank you, Roger. A concerning start to the school year as threats have led to lockdowns across our state. Take a look. Pinpoint News Tracker shows us the 5 schools where police are investigating after threats of major incidents, including just Bloomfield High School and Windsor High School in one day. The latest are happening at Ansonia Middle School. That's where we find Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones right now. Marcy, what do we know about this latest incident?
Good morning, Tracy. Well, the reason why we're outside of Ansonia Middle School is because police say earlier in this week there was a very concerning post on social media. Now, while they haven't gone into exactly what that post contained, they did tell us that they determined very quickly there was no viable threat. However, they're not taking any chances, and they're making sure that their presence is felt heavily all around school grounds today. Now, at this time, again, the school district nor the police have given any insight about specific details to this post, but they want to send a strong message that all threats will be taken seriously. In a letter sent home to parents yesterday, the district superintendent says they are working closely with police to investigate the matter, saying in part, quote, out of an abundance of caution and with the safety of our students and staff being our top priority, there will be an increased police presence at Ansonia Middle School. We want to reassure the community that this precautionary measure is being taken to provide an added layer of security and to foster a safe and positive learning environment for all. Back out here live, they also added that they want to make sure everybody feels comfortable going to either police or to the school district superintendent if they have any questions or concerns moving forward. Reporting live in Ansonia, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
The 14-year-old charged in the mass shooting at a Georgia high school is set to face a judge today. And it comes as we've learned his father has also been arrested. Colin Gray is accused of opening fire at the Appalachia High School in Winder on Wednesday, killing 2 students and 2 teachers, hurting 9 others. 7 of the surviving victims have been released from the hospital. Investigators say the suspect's father bought the AR-style gun used in the shooting as a gift for his son.
On the heels of last month's scathing hearing on allegations of sexual assault within the Coast Guard, 13 complaints have been filed against the military branch. This is the first time legal action has been taken since the allegations were brought to light last year. The complainants say they were victims of sexual violence while they were students at the Coast Guard Academy in New London. Now, under law, the Coast Guard has 6 months to investigate the claims, after which the alleged victims can then sue for damages.
Guess what it is at the Ellington Farmers Market tomorrow from 9 to noon? Salsa Saturday.
The dance or the day?
I think it's the food. 9
I
to noon in Market Park, 72 Maple Street. Various sauces made from locally grown produce will be
think it's the
highlighted,
food.
along with loads of farm and fruit products and artisan wares. Sounds good to me. All right, looking to do a little outdoor dining tonight. We'll cooperate. We're talking about partly to mostly sunny skies during the day today, but by 8 p.m. the clouds will have rolled in. It'll be mostly cloudy and a little bit cooler. Right now, Waterbury, you're under partly to mostly cloudy skies. We've got some better visibility for you in Hartford. Good morning to you. And there is Middletown. We've got some temperatures in from you, our weather watchers. East Hampton, Laura, 58. Hampton, Eleanor, 56. And Loretta in South Meriden at 51. 51 in Mansfield Center. Thank you, Eric. Jeff in Staffordville, 55. And Mystic, Darlene at 57. Today, a good day. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. I'll be back with your 7-day forecast coming up in just a bit. It does include a first alert for tomorrow, so I'll explain why coming up next. Trace?
All right, everybody's favorite fair is getting ready to start. The Big E, the new changes coming to the Connecticut Village this year.
One half looks like this.
Window, America's best-selling window.
Up to half the price of other national brands.
10 of America's best-selling windows, $79.95 installed, compared to $14,000.
That includes the industry's strongest lifetime warranty.
And Good Housekeeping seal of approval.
10 windows, $79.95 installed.
Call Window World now for a free in-home estimate.
Why come to Wyndham Willamette? Whether you're looking for food, music, or beer, it's all here. Catch live performances and cultural events on the Shabu stage. Or festivals and parades on historic Main Street. Follow Why Wyndham on social media or visit whywyndhamct.com to keep up with all things happening here at Wyndham Willamette.
I'm not going anywhere. I made a promise to this little lady, and I have every intention of keeping it. But when I got my diagnosis, people said I'd have to travel pretty far for the level of care I needed. Nah, I'm not going anywhere.
Patients are getting groundbreaking care at Middlesex Health, so we can get back to what's
As long as it's down those rivers.
at home.
How many fish do you think will catch, Grandpa?
Lots and lots.
There's no room for compromise when it comes to ensuring your family has the purest well water possible. In your home, on the phone, or online, Greco and Haynes is there with expert well water diagnosis and repair. Water is our only business.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower that fits your needs. Guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts in showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
The start of the Big E is just a few days away now, and there will be some big changes at the Connecticut building.
The inside has been renovated as part of the biggest update in nearly 30 years. There's also a new Shop CT experience featuring Connecticut branded merchandise with more than 50 vendors.
The Big E starts September 13th and continues until the 29th. The Connecticut building is open every day at 10 a.m.
We will be there live for Great Day at 9 a.m., Great Day at 3 on Connecticut Day, September 18th.
Oh, great.
It'll be a lot of fun. All right, 6:12. Hi, let's run down Futurecast for you. It's tomorrow's weather today. You'll notice partly to mostly sunny skies during the day today. There might be a sprinkle, but it's not going to be a big deal. Most towns stay dry today with partly to mostly sunny skies. Tomorrow, anytime after 3 p.m., you'll notice this line of showers and thunderstorms possible. Moving through the state, this is 8 p.m., so anytime between 3 and 10, that's when our first alert is in effect for tomorrow, as it will have an impact on outdoor activities, but not today. Nice day today with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Tomorrow, a little trouble in the afternoon and evening, but it's not a washout. And again, I'll be back with your 7-day forecast coming up in just a bit. 6:13, morning, Kate.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, everyone. Quick check over at the airports. If you're heading out of town this weekend, everything at Tweed New Haven On time. Everything over at Bradley International Airport also on time. Just check both flight boards for you. Everything looks good. Check with your air care to be on the safe side before you head out the door. And as you're getting ready to hit the road, we'll get you a check on those roads coming up in less than 10. I'm Caitlin Francis with your Connecticut Chevy First Alert traffic report driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
Your airline rewards programs now under a federal microscope. Why officials say the biggest airlines may be skimping on customers.
You want to plan, predict, or know right now? Get the app that does everything. The WFSB app, where breaking news and first alert weather come to you.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, mold spores, pollen, and dirt are being sucked into your air ducts. Get cleaner air and system efficiency now with Stanley Steamer. For over 75 years, we've continually engineered our equipment and processes to deep clean your entire home. Your air ducts are clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
At Cloder Farm September sale, you'll find room after room filled with solid wood, American-made, handcrafted furniture built to last a lifetime. Cloder Farm September sale. It's the sale you've been waiting for.
Upset stomach? Iberogast. Indigestion? Iberogast. Bloating? Iberogast. Thanks to a unique combination of herbs, Iberogast helps relieve 6 digestive symptoms to help you feel better. 6 digestive symptoms, the power of nature. Iberogast.
There's one final weekend to save at Pilgrim's Labor Day sale. Take 40 to 50% off everything, plus an extra $100 off, and up to 5 years, no interest. Save big, but the Labor Day sale ends Monday at Pilgrim.
Yeah. It's a garage floor. It's okay to walk on. But they're so impressed with the work that Stefano Brothers did. It's amazing. And now with the new cabinets, I have everything in the place that it belongs. I know exactly what I have in my garage, and I know exactly where to get it. When I open my garage door, it's like the beginning of a new day every day. I waited 10 years to get this done, and I should have done it a lot sooner. It's the gift that just keeps on giving. To have an organized, clean, beautiful garage.
Everyone knows Congress is a mess. Let's unpack why. Partisan politicians refuse to work together to bring down the cost of groceries and housing. I have a proven track record of working with both parties to stop reckless government spending and make life more affordable. But the partisans, they're going to throw the kitchen sink at me because I don't fit in this box. I'm George Logan, and I approve this message.
Seems like you could use a second chance. Like the Connecticut Lottery, second chance scratch tickets.
Everyone deserves a second chance. Enter non-winning scratch tickets at ctlottery.org/second chance or download the Connecticut Lottery Second Chance app today.
Donate now to Community Rising Flood Relief. Learn more at teaminc.org.
6:16. Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Do a little bit of fog out there for you this morning. Hey, just want to highlight really quick. Today's the first day of it's 79 degrees. That's the average high. So we have dropped from 80 to 79 today. That's the average high, and we're going to get pretty close to that average high. We have issued a first alert for tomorrow afternoon and evening. We're expecting scattered showers. They'll move from west to east across the state in association with a cold front. That'll lead to some isolated thunderstorm activity, possibly as well, and that's going to have an impact on outdoor activities. So tomorrow afternoon and evening, you keep your eyes to the skies, and if they look threatening, you want to head indoors. First alert live radar, the only live radar in Connecticut scanning dry. We do have some visibility issues out there. Seems to be getting a little bit worse as opposed to a little bit better. Half a mile in Danbury, 1 3/4 in Waterbury, 5.5 in Torrington, 1.5 at Bradley, 5.5 in Putnam. Everybody else is reporting 10 down the Connecticut River Valley, so at least that's some good news. Let's move it town by town, shall we? Today, a pretty good day. Once the fog burns off, we're expecting partly to mostly sunny skies, with temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 70s. Not a bad-looking day. We've got Danielson at 79, Plainfield at 77, and you can see the satellite and radar confirms we've got a storm system out to sea. That's going to churn up the open waters of the Atlantic. It's going to create some dangerous swimming conditions. Please be careful. today and tomorrow, and probably right on into a portion of Sunday as well. That ocean is going to be very turbulent. Beautiful skyline shots right now in Old Saybrook. Isn't that pretty? Just enough cloud coverage out there to make for a stunning start. Here's that fog that we're talking about. Remember, I just talked about 1.5 miles of visibility? You can see it on the camera at Windsor Locks, and not a bad looking vantage point towards the skyline of Hartford from Rocky Hill. Let's take a look at Stores. A little bit of fog there in Stores, so exercise caution. Take a look at First Alert Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. We do okay today. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, and then here comes the action. This is 4 p.m., this is 5 p.m., 6 p.m., but you'll notice by 10 o'clock, it's done and out of here, and Sunday looks spectacular. A little touch of autumn on Sunday. Today's daytime highs climb into the mid-70s. We're talking about some lovely, lovely weather, and we are talking about a 7-day forecast that's filled with the First Alert for tomorrow afternoon and evening. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, we are talking about some beautiful weather with partly to mostly sunny skies and temperatures topping out in the low 80s. And here come your shoreline highs, pretty equivalent to where we're headed inland. So that's some good news right across the board. Typical daytime high for this time of year is once again 79 degrees. 6:19 is now the time. The huge indoor tag sale to benefit Kitty Quarters Cat Shelter is taking place tomorrow and Sunday, 9 to 5 tomorrow, 9 to noon on Sunday at St. Michael's Church, 25 South Street in Litchfield, Connecticut, just south of the Litchfield Green on Route 63. All proceeds benefit Kitty Corners at 1188 New Litchfield Street in Torrington, Connecticut.
All right, very good.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff today.
It's indoors, so my hair will look good.
Exactly.
The things we think about.
Let's get you a check on those roads if you're getting ready to head out the door here for your Friday morning commute. Majority of the state actually looking very good. We're going to start to see some of those delays build down through Fairfield County, but right now everything's still looking green, good to go. 91, 84, and 95. Again, we've got some delays that are building along the Parkway at this time. Still dealing with road closures in the Naugatuck River Valley because of flooding from a couple of weeks ago, so just heads up on that. But we're crashing incident free. Most of that overnight construction will wrap up momentarily. That daytime work picks up between 8:30 and 9 o'clock this morning, and you can see a little bit of reduced visibility here in Talland along 84 Eastern westbound. This is right off of exit 68 by Cider Mill Road. I'm Caitlin Francis with your Connecticut Chevy First Alert traffic report driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
All right, Kate, thank you. It's 6:20 right now, and there are calls for a sweeping investigation into the handling of that listeria outbreak linked to Boar's Head meat.
Yeah, it's been traced back to a Virginia plant where there were 69 health violations in the last year. Reports include findings of black mold, mildew, and bugs. Senator Richard Blumenthal says there needs to be an investigation into how this happened.
The United States Department of Agriculture failed to protect people from listeria.
You may remember Boar's Head recalled 7 million pounds of deli products back in July. The CDC reported 9 deaths, dozens of hospitalizations, with more still possible since it can take time for people to get sick. So far, no reported cases here in Connecticut.
Do not
The
eat
rewards
that shit.
programs of the nation's 4 largest airlines are now under federal investigation. Officials want to make sure American, Delta, United, and Southwest Airlines are not shortchanging passengers out of their frequent flyer miles or their rewards points. Investigators are looking into how rewards programs are impacted by extra fees and surge pricing. Right, coming up on Eyewitness News, the Yard Goats are showing off their Florida State pride tonight. A special gift for some fans who head to Duncan Park early.
It's time for Bob's Dare to Compare. You get style. Features. You get quality and thousands of dollars in savings. Everyone's a winner when you dare to compare. In store at mybobs.com.
We wanted to be able to enjoy all 4 seasons, and patio enclosures helped us make that dream come true.
Connecticut Realtors take into account something national news headlines and website algorithms don't. We know this is your house, your home, your future. If you've been on the fence about selling, now is the time. If you need space for a home office, a yard for your dog, or you simply want to downsize, we can help. With a Connecticut Realtor, it's never a seller's market or a buyer's market. It's always a you market. Contact a Connecticut Realtor today.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor. And the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 1.9% financing, plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Visit your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
Every worker who joins Heartwork, every dollar donated means more people trained in life-saving CPR, more research, and more life-saving moments for everyone. I walk to save lives. You can too.
The Connecticut Fair season is underway, and there's a great one going on this weekend somewhere near you. Go online to ctagfairs.org for a listing of fairs in your area. Connecticut's best season, fair season.
I'm not going anywhere. When I got my diagnosis, people said I'd have to travel pretty far for care.
Patients are getting groundbreaking care close to home at Middlesex Health.
How many fish do you think we'll catch, Grandpa?
Lots and lots.
This is Tony, and this is Tony's Good Feet story.
I did know that back pain took me long. Before my arch supports, I felt defeated, but since getting the arch support,
Good morning. I want to engage the team.
I want us to think really big on this one.
Dear road rivals, Toyota has 22 vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. What's your story? Get a grip. Toyota. Toyota. Let's go places.
We're excited to share something new at B&H. Whether you're in New York City, across the U.S., or around the world, we always strive to deliver that magical in-store experience to everybody online. Now we are able to bring that to you live, even without you having to put your shoes on.
It's half the price, but in terms of sharpness and speed, it's just about the same.
With our new live video chat, you get that incomparable face-to-face interaction with our experts and a real-time view of our endless list of products here at the B&H Superstore. Our store is filled with experts with endless knowledge of all things cameras, tripods, lenses, and more. And now they're ready to help you virtually face-to-face. And you can ask things like, what lens is better for my camera? They have the 12 to 34mm macro lens. Or should I use a boom or a lavalier?
You're moving around, lavalier might be the best.
Or should I use a softbox or
I am Cinder, also known as Shiva, the Matrix Maker, the Dream Maker. It's just a quantum enlightenment dream that we're all in on. It's a beautiful thing. Just enjoy the process.